exciting stuff because the guys are just having way too much fun. I'll tell you how much more fun you can have with sustainable everything. And this whole week, we've been giving you ideas of how to make things sustainable and how to make sustainable choices. My concern is always, how do we keep it going, especially when we educate the youth? And how do we keep re-educating everyone about sustainability? Well, here to help us about conservation, our two guests on the show today, Tanya from African Birdlife, and then also Andre from Pick n Pay in our school club. It's exciting to see you again, and I want to know about the school club. Tell me about the actual Pick n Pay school club. What is it?
Ilona, so the school club is a really innovative program Pick n Pay runs. We've got 2,500 schools in the club, and what we do is we distribute educational material, which is aligned to the curriculum to teachers to enrich the teaching experience for kids. So we've got just over 1.8 million kids every year receiving this material.
Well, listen, that's totally exciting. And then African Birdlife's here as well. You're running a competition in conjunction with that. Tell me about how you are partnering that and, of course, bringing the cause out there.
It's great, Ilana, because what we're doing with Pick n Pay is we're trying to encourage children to look at their environment slightly differently, to get a greater understanding of the bird life and the things that are out there for them to... And the competition is designed to say, well, look at your garden, look in your school grounds, and what can you see that, you know, we can be looking after? And then point them to a particular bird species each issue of the magazine. So we have a beautiful competition. And then you can go and find that bird and take a photograph of it or create an image of it, draw it, and enter the competition. And there's a chance to win some great prizes from Pick n Pay and a Coolpix Nikon camera. So it's a great opportunity to get children to just engage with their natural world. And as moms, you know, we want our kids to understand that there's a broader cause, that it's all part of looking after our environment.
It's awesome for me that it's ongoing because it's educational, but it's also a lot of fun. And I want to know, is there a specific criteria that schools have to be in order to be part of the school's club?
No, Ilona, we're really open to any school. I mean, a lot of focus does go to schools in the townships or Model C schools, but really from really rich areas, really poor areas, everyone can join. Just go to www.schoolclub.co.za. You can sign up. Of course, all the material is also available for download, so you don't need to be in the school club to actually be able to get the educational material.
Yeah. So maybe that's for our educators that want to take it one step further, because conservation doesn't discriminate. It's there for everyone. I go further with the whole birds, and I can see that you're a bird lover. How can we ensure that our birds are protected?
Well, I think there's lots of practical things that, you know, you and I and our kids can do, and that's around conservation of our resources. We can recycle stuff, and we can, you know, we can look after turning off the tap and not having it run whilst we brush our teeth, and just those sort of basic principles. And then there are big organizations like BirdLife South Africa, which look after the science of things and the species that are under threat and all of that sort of stuff. But I think it's important for us to understand that we can play a part. So it's not just the big science. It's about you and me and, you know, getting out there, picking up the rubbish in our area, making sure that the habitat's nice and clean, the birds want to be there, that we plant beautiful indigenous plants in our gardens, practical things, you know, that kids can get engaged with. And then I think it makes sense because you can see the birds come back, and then it's exciting and you engage with it, and it becomes fun. We've just been to Kruger as a family, and my little daughter, Tamsin, she got excited about birds for the first time with her dad. So now she looks at the world differently. And you know how much we saw in the park because we stopped and we looked for birds. It was great. So you look at the world differently.
It's really exciting, and it's also exciting for something like Pick n Pay, the schools club, to get involved. How important is it for you to keep this going?
It's very important, you know, I mean, sorry, sustainability and then awareness of the environment is extremely important. The kids are very aware of it. So for us to relate to the customers coming into our stores within the next 5, 10, 20 years, it's important to have those links to the learners and to the environment. And it's just a nice, fun, easy way to create awareness of the environment with them.
Well, it just shows you sustainability can be fun. Thank you very much, Tanya and
Thank
Andre.
you,
and of course, looking after our earth and our planet doesn't have to be hard work. And as you can see, it's educational and it is fun. Well, we'll be back after the break.
By partnering with the WWF, we found goodness in sustainable fishing practices. Pick and Pay, always there for you.